All right, so I am about to talk about what personal growth transformation looks like in real time. You're going to see my process right now. It's been funny. I just got off of a session for myself, and this week the universe has been leading me to make more videos. And that's not something I've done a lot before. It's not something I know how to edit and do all of the technical things that you need to do with it. And it is 100%, you hear me already slurring because it's nerve-wracking. It's 100% completely uncomfortable for me. And a lot of times the universe will bring us things that are completely uncomfortable and yet our next step. And 2 days ago, I was led to make some short videos, which surprised me. They're on my YouTube channel. You're welcome to check them out. One is about being a control freak. Pretty sure I'm the only one out there. So, you know, if you don't want to learn or laugh at that at all, don't watch the video. It's not for you. It's only for me. I'm the only control freak out there. So, the coach asked me today, what would be fun for you? And almost what came out of my mouth and made me want to throw up at the same time was the word video, because I had other plans for what I was going to do this week. I have more writing to do, and, you know, the next step for my business, what I want to bring to everybody. And I couldn't believe it. And I told her, I was like, I don't even want to say the word. It's not fun for me. And so, it's the one thing, well, there's two things that I don't like in this world. One is spiders. Sorry, spiders. Two is having my picture taken. Like, I have childhood trauma around having my picture taken. You can see how pale I am. And this is actually dark for what my hair used to look like. I have school photos where I have no hair because it was so white, it didn't show up. So you just got little pink Alicia with her big ass ears and no hair. And messed up teeth, right? Because your teeth fall out when you're a kid, and I had other stuff happen. So I've got some trauma, and I've tried to release it and do all the things, right, that I teach everyone to do, and yet I've always still had this thing. So for me, a video is just prolonged torture of having your picture taken. And it cracks me up because I do my sessions with my clients by Zoom. That's all video. I do classes, do all kinds of stuff. It doesn't bother me. But yet sitting here trying to make a video is excruciating. And for some reason, it is now the time in my life that I am to be doing it more. And so this is what it looks like. Doesn't, you know, when we ask for what we want to manifest, our next step will show up. A lot of times, much to it pissing me off, it's not always in the way we think it's gonna. Like, I thought my next step was gonna be to write something next, because I've been doing so much writing, which I've been super excited about. And yet it's video. So everybody gets to see that now. So this is what it looks like. You feel all this energy, you feel all this stress. All my empaths out there, you're like, oh my God, what the fuck is that? This is what personal transformation looks like. It's not always rainbows and you know, gold falling from the sky. Sometimes it is. Sometimes the manifestations are amazing. And sometimes it looks like walking through what we think is something that's terrifying. And when you get through it, you go, oh, yeah, that was the illusion of fear. So I have this, I had this friend who used to say, what did she used to say? Fear is a wall until you walk up to it and you see it's crepe paper or something like that. And so I am now making videos, and this is what it looks like. And I'm not going to lie, it's not scripted, as you can tell. Usually I get very serious and I'm like, how do I make videos for my business that contribute to my clients? And at the same time, I have a wicked sense of humor, very dry-witted. I make fun of myself all of the time. And especially when I'm doing all the things that I teach people to do, even my friends, I'll be like, I'm totally being a dork. Or, you know, I laugh at myself when I'm being a control freak, or when I'm people pleasing, which I realized in this session with the amazing Tracy, that me wanting to make videos that make my clients or potential clients or anyone else in the world happy was people pleasing. It was hidden. And I was like, damn it, because I don't want to be a people pleaser anymore. And I am much better than I used to, but it was sneaky. It got in there because I have this attachment that if I'm going to do something that's so uncomfortable for me, I want it to be a contribution to someone else. That's a form of people pleasing, because guess what? Making videos is a contribution to me. On the grand scale, can I see what that is yet? Nope. So I'm starting here. I'm starting today, starting right now. I'm excited. I want to cry. I want to throw up a little bit. So that's what it looks like. This sometimes, you know, people have this idea of transformation is always easy. And if you're doing it right, it's supposed to be easy. If you're doing it right, there's never feelings, or what I like to call unscheduled feelings, because, you know, the control freak in me does like to schedule her feelings. So on days that I have feelings that I have not scheduled and they come out of nowhere, I will text my friends and be like, I'm having unscheduled feelings. And they're like, oh, fuck. Because they know what that means. And it's nothing ever tragically bad. I just, you know, I like to schedule my feelings. It's just the way I work. It's my left brain. And so there's this thought we have of, and even I had it with this, like, oh, if I'm supposed to be doing it, it's going to always feel good. And it's going to, you know, if it's a match, then it's going to feel good. And there's that difference between, right, when we're reading the energy, if it's light, it's a match. If it's heavy, it's not a match. There's a very big difference. And when I was trying to ignore in this is that this next step felt light energetically, but did not feel comfortable. And so I am grateful that I have people in my life who support me in my journey, as always, and who get to laugh right along with me. And so now I've done it. I have made another video today. I anticipate that there is going to be more to come. Some may be scripted, some may be random. And it was fun. I'm not gonna lie, it was fun. I'm still a little nervous, but I am also laughing at myself because guess what? I didn't die, right? I did it. I didn't die. That's good. Because sometimes in our head we get so big and like, oh, it's like death. It's like death. I don't want to do it. Spiders and having my picture taken. Oh my God. Here's the thing. The universe will always bring you what is yours to go through. So as far as the spiders, still terrified of them, pathologically, illogically. Like, I was a wildlife biologist. I know the biology of spiders. I will make crazy stories up in my head that are not biologically correct about spiders because I don't like them that much. And my first animal spirit guide messenger that showed up was a 6-foot spider. So if y'all think that the universe doesn't have a sense of humor, it really does. And me and the spider, we had ground rules. I was like, listen, you're allowed to stand in one place. You are not allowed to move around, because if you walk, you know, the leg thing, I will lose my shit. So I named him Fred. I didn't even ask him what his name was because they always have a name. I was like, you need a very nondescript, boring name. So your name is Fred. And when I get close to getting the message that you're bringing to me, he was allowed to lift one leg. Like, that was it. And as far as like, you're wondering about this, like how it was not terrifying. One, I laughed, but also he had the energy of Snuffleupagus. So I'm dating myself here. If you ever watched Sesame Street, and Big Bird had the friend that only he could see who looked like an elephant, which of course, right, it's my favorite animal. So the universe brought that, like brought my 6-foot spider that feels like Snuffleupagus, and helped me with my spider stuff. Still don't like them. Nope, nope, nope. But we have a little bit different relationship now. And once again, not comfortable, but was required for me to move along my path. So yeah, so video's done. I did it and I lived. There'll be more to come. Yay.